Hi, I'm Steve Younis. Welcome to the Speeding Bulletin, your Superman news video recapping the events of the week, January 29th to February 4th, 2016. Our top news stories this week included: The Flash will cross over to Supergirl in an episode to be broadcast in March. DC Entertainment confirmed the upcoming premiere of a new Justice League action animated series. And the Justice League vs. Teen Titans animated movie will have its world premiere at WonderCon. Let's check out these news stories and more in this week's Speeding Bulletin. In movie news, a new international trailer for Batman v Superman Dawn of Justice was released online this week. Coming out of Japan, this new trailer, which is similar to what we've seen already, includes some narration in Japanese.
Mr. Wayne, Clark Kent, Daily Planet.
What's your position on the Bat Vigilante in Gotham? Civil liberties are being trampled on in your city. He thinks he's above the law.
The Daily Planet criticizing those who think they're above the law is a little hypocritical. What'd you say? Considering every time your hero saves a cat out of a tree, you read a puff piece editorial about an alien who could burn the whole place down.
Boys! Bruce Wayne meets Clark Kent. I love it. I love bringing people together. You know the oldest lie in America, Senator? That power can be innocent.
You're gonna go to war. That son of a bitch brought the war to us.
二大スーパーヒーロー世紀の対決
It's time you learned what it means to be a man.
Stay down! If I wanted it, you'd be dead already.
バットマン vs スーパーマン
Batman, Wonder Woman and Superman grace the cover of the February edition of Italy's CIAK magazine. The special superhero edition of the magazine has internal articles about Batman v Superman and other superhero films coming to the big screen. Mattel continues its collection of Batman v Superman merchandise with Barbie editions of characters from the upcoming film. Barbie Superman, Barbie Batman and Barbie Wonder Woman collector dolls are now available to order via the official Barbie website. Priced at $39.95 US, the Batman v Superman Barbie dolls will be released on February 15th for a March 1st shipping date. Order yours from the BarbieCollection.com. Special Batman v Superman collector cups are available as part of a high card promotion from Singtel in Singapore. Fans in the region simply need to buy a minimum $15 high SIM card or $30 top-up at their nearest Singtel shop, exclusive retailer or convenience store to receive a free Batman v Superman cup while stocks last. Warner Bros. Home Entertainment and WonderCon will offer fans the first opportunity to witness the animated clash between veteran superheroes and their youthful counterparts when Justice League vs. Teen Titans, the latest DC Universe original movie, has its world premiere at WonderCon during the March 25th to March 27th weekend at the Los Angeles Convention Center. Produced by Warner Bros. Animation and DC Entertainment, the film will be available from Warner Bros. Home Entertainment on April 12, 2016 on Blu-ray Deluxe Edition, Blu-ray Combo Pack and DVD. The Blu-ray Deluxe Edition will include all components of the Blu-ray Combo Pack along with an exclusive Robin figure in a numbered limited edition gift set. Fans can also own Justice League vs. Teen Titans in digital HD on March 29th via purchase from digital retailers. Man of Tomorrow is a new fan film based upon Superman and Batman and adapted from Superman Earth 1 by J. Michael Straczynski. The fan film, which runs at over 40 minutes, is a French-spoken film with English subtitles. Check it out at our website now or check it out on YouTube. In TV news, fans can get excited because The Flash is speeding to National City. The Flash star Grant Gustin, in his role of Barry Allen, The Flash, will cross over to Supergirl in an episode to be broadcast on Monday, March 8th at 8 PM on CBS. Grant Gustin, who plays The Flash on the hit TV series of the same name, has revealed via Instagram that the title of the episode, in which his character speeds to National City for an upcoming meeting with Kara, will be World's Finest. This episode, which is noted as being episode 18, in what we now know to be a 20-episode first season, is scheduled to air on March 28th on CBS. This week's episode of Supergirl was titled Bizarro, and it aired on Monday night on CBS. This episode saw Kara face off against her mirror image when Bizarro, a twisted version of Supergirl, set out to destroy her. Superman homepage reviewer T.A. Hewitt submitted his review for this episode, giving it a 4 out of 5, saying, "Overall, Bizarro's entry is well done and hopefully she'll come back again." The 13th episode of Season 1 of Supergirl is titled For the Girl Who Has Everything. In this episode, Kara's friends must find a way to save her life when a parasitic alien attaches itself to her and traps her in a dream world where her family is alive and her home planet was never destroyed. Also, Alex, Hank and the DEO must fend off a Kryptonian attack while Kara is out of commission. For the Girl Who Has Everything is scheduled to air on CBS in the USA on Monday, February 8th at 8 p.m. CBS also released 2 new images from this episode, giving us our first look at actor Daniel DiMaggio as young Kal-El. CBS has issued an official description for the 14th episode of Season 1 of Supergirl, titled Truth, Justice and the American Way. In this episode, Supergirl does battle with the deadly Master Jailer, who is hunting and executing escaped Fort Ross prisoners. Also, Kat hires a second assistant, Siobhan Smythe, who immediately tries to one-up Kara, and Kara and James disagree over the DEO's methods. This episode is scheduled to air on Monday, February 22nd. DC Entertainment confirmed that a new Justice League animated series is set to air later this year called Justice League Action. Justice League Action is a brand new quarter-hour series from Warner Bros. Animation that will be coming soon to Cartoon Network. Featuring the return of Kevin Conroy as Batman, the Dark Knight will join with Superman and Wonder Woman and the rest of DC's iconic team of heroes in a series that promises to put the action back in heroics. No premiere date has been announced as yet. Appearing on Access Hollywood to talk about his new film The Choice, Tom Welling also spoke about his recent close call with a pillow fire, his time on Smallville, and whether he'd appear on Supergirl. Here's what he had to say about the whole Supergirl thing.
What about Supergirl? Would you ever show up on that series?
Yeah, I mean, I've got a lot of questions about that, and the funny thing is, I've never been asked. They've never asked me. So, I mean, we'll see. It's a great show.
Smallville needs you. This could be great. Take it from Smallville to
Could you slither into a set of tights, right? You know.
I might need a little notice.
Tom also expressed how excited he is to see Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice after having watched the latest trailer.
Oh, this is coming out soon. Batman versus Superman.
Yeah.
Who wins that one?
I mean, I gotta go for Superman, but I don't know. I'm really excited to see that movie. It's good. Look, the trailers look awesome. I mean, it's so cool.
In comic book news, you may recall that in late January, DC Entertainment co-publishers Jim Lee and Dan Didio tweeted an image of a blue curtain with the word Rebirth across it, which led to the speculation that DC Comics is set to once again reset or relaunch its comic book titles with new number ones in June. BleedingCool.com has published a series of new articles which collect together new rumours surrounding this upcoming event, and Superman comic books are heavily involved. Reportedly, both Batman, Superman and Superman Wonder Woman are set to conclude ahead of June. However, the 3 heroes are said to be teaming up for a new book titled Trinity, which will be released twice a month. And while we may lose 2 Superman titles, word is that 2 new Superman books will fill the void, Man of Steel and The Superman. We'll let you know when DC Comics officially announces anything about Rebirth soon. Comic books we reviewed this week included Superman number 48, which was reviewed by Adam DeChannel, who called this issue a turning point and gave it a score of 4 out of 5. Jeremiah Ball reviewed Justice League of America number 7, giving it a 3 out of 5, saying, "Hitch has come up with a good idea, it's entertaining, but he does not understand how to properly execute it." T.A. Hewitt reviewed Superman Lois and Clark number 4, giving it a 4 out of 5, saying, "It's a shame this series will only be another 4 issues." Injustice Year 5 Chapter 6 was also reviewed by T.A., who said, "No true fight, more delaying tactics, and all because there is no story to be had," and he rated this chapter a 1 out of 5. And T.A. also reviewed Adventures of Supergirl Chapter 1, giving it a 3 out of 5 score, saying, "The story is primarily to set up next issue." Superman comics available this week from February 3rd include Injustice Year 5 Chapter 7 digital comic has been available since February 1. Action Comics number 49, which is available in a Neil Adams variant cover. DC Comics Bombshells Chapter 29 digital comic will be available February 6th. Bizarro trade paperback. Identity Crisis New Edition trade paperback. JLA Gods and Monsters hardcover. These awesome Batman v Superman coffee mugs include heat-sensitive colour-changing mugs that morph as hot liquid is added. Get yourself the Batman v Superman heat-activated morphing Superman mug for $23.99. Or how about this Batman v Superman costume mug for just $8.54. These and other great Batman v Superman mugs are available from your one-stop Superman shop, the Superman homepage online store at supermanhomepage.com/shop. In other news, the 11th episode of the DC Superhero Girls animated shorts is now online. Titled Hero of the Month, Bumblebee. In this episode, it's Bumblebee's time to shine for her heroic prowess, exceptional flying skills, and great taste in music. Follow along as she accepts this exciting honour from Superhero High School. Additionally, DC Entertainment released the Get Your Cape On lyric video for the series. Don't forget to check out DCSuperheroGirls.com. Jelly Belly announced the launch of their Jelly Belly Superhero Collection, which will see Superman, Batman and Wonder Woman appear on packets of jelly beans in the USA. Look for the 1 ounce and 2.8 ounce sizes to feature the Superhero Collection promotion when packets of these Jelly Belly jelly beans arrive in stores ahead of the release of Batman v Superman. Writer Derek Fridolfs and artist Dustin Nguyen sat down for a chat with comicbookresources.com to talk about their just-released all-ages DC Comics superhero book, Secret Hero Society Study Hall of Justice. The book finds a young Bruce Wayne enrolled at Ducard Academy, a school with a muscle-bound bully named Bane, a Joker gang, and Hugo Strange on staff, among other problems. Bruce joins forces with fellow students Clark and Diana to investigate the school's sinister secrets. Read the full interview at the CBR website and purchase Secret Hero Society Study Hall of Justice from the Superman homepage online store. Icon Collectibles in Australia is producing a new 52 Superman 1/6 scale limited edition statue for release in July. Standing atop shards of ice at his Fortress of Solitude, the Man of Steel has arrived as an incredible 1/6 scale statue. However, due to licensing restrictions, this statue is only available to residents in Australia and New Zealand. Pre-order yours now from iconcollectibles.com.au. The Superman homepage Super Trivia Quiz has been updated for another month. The 3 questions we're asking you this time around are: what is Alex Danvers' father's name on the current Supergirl TV series? What surname do Clark and Lois use for their new identities in the current comic book series Superman, Lois and Clark? And in the 1970s Super Friends cartoons, what is the name of the Hall of Justice warning system that lets the superheroes know when there's a problem they need to attend to? If you think you know the answer to all 3 questions, come by the site now and submit your entry. And that's all the news there was for the week January 29th to February 4th. I'm Steve Younis from supermanhomepage.com.
Great Scott. Great Scott. Great Scott.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Great Scott. I'm Scotty V. Thanks for watching. So this week we heard the announcement that The Flash, Barry Allen from the CW show The Flash, was in actuality, after all the rumors and all the speculation and all the hoping and praying and desiring that it might actually happen, is in fact coming to CBS's Supergirl, where we see our favorite Maid of Might flying around on a daily basis, fighting aliens and metahumans and all kinds of different things. They don't call them metas on there, but different villains are on there. You got Bizarro on there, the Bizarro Supergirl, but a little more bizarre. And you got Livewire, they do Toyman. They don't shy away from having supervillains, people with powers, aliens. You got the Department of Extranormal Affairs, or whatever the heck they are. Hank Henshaw, who is Martian Manhunter himself. So the question then is, and I've heard people asking about this now that The Flash has been announced as guest starring on an episode called World's Finest, where in a play on the words of the famous comic book that usually stars Batman and Superman, but occasionally has guest appearances by other heroes, we're going to see Supergirl and The Flash meet up on television, which is very, very exciting. I'm excited about it. The question is, and what I've heard fans saying is, how can The Flash, or Arrow, or presumably The Flash and Arrow, since they've both crossed over onto each other's shows and exist in the same world and in the same universe, how can they exist in the same universe as Kara does, when Kara is Supergirl and she has the ability to zip over there and stop any of these horrible disasters within seconds. She can stop Captain Cold, she can stop Zoom, she can go to Star City and she can stop any of the villains that have come there, the League of Shadows, the people assassinating people, Ra's al Ghul, when everybody was poisoning the city, when the city was blowing up at the end of season 1. Now, Supergirl hadn't arrived yet, so the argument could be when some of the worst disasters in Star City happened, Supergirl wasn't here yet. But then you gotta go, but Superman was. Superman is well established, has fought Reactron multiple times, is 10 years or more into his career. He was Superman when he found Kara when she first arrived and took her to the Danverses. So that means he's well into his aged years as Superman, so he would have been around when Star City was under attack. So this is where the dilemma is. This is where the plot holes start to pop up. And you go, what was Superman doing when an entire city was being poisoned? Why wouldn't Ollie call him when possibly his best friend could be killed? Or when he needed to go to Nanda Parbat and fall off a mountain and die and then be brought back to life somehow. That's never been explained anyway. Where was Superman when all of that could have been handled within seconds? And the counter-argument to that is, for years and years and years, comics have been going on, and Batman has dilemmas in his own city where he fights Clayface. Robin has died multiple times, and Superman wasn't there to stop that from happening. Superman himself has died, and no other heroes were able to stop that from happening. Other heroes have died. Flashes have died. Supergirl died during the Crisis Era along with the Flash, and Superman wasn't able to stop that either. Superman can't be everywhere all of the time and can't stop everything from happening, so I guess the argument then is he was busy. He was off planet. He was doing something else when that was going on. The problem there is that it starts to become kind of hard to buy after the 10th time, the 11th time, the 12th time. Okay, maybe he wasn't there when the worst disaster happened, but what about the second worst disaster, the third worst disaster? Or when a cat gets stuck in a tree in Star City, where is he? Okay, I know, Metropolis is really busy, he's got a lot of stuff going on, but we're talking about Supergirl, since the Flash is crossing over. Why doesn't Supergirl go to Central City and help Barry out? Or why wouldn't she be there? Well, one problem I've had with the Supergirl show, and there are very few problems, I love the show. It's feel-good, it's inspirational, it's uplifting, it's got emotions in it, great character in it. It's just really, really great family fun. The one problem I do have, though, is at the beginning of every episode, they play that little montage like they do on Arrow. There's no real theme song where she tells you who she is. I'm from Krypton, and my planet exploded. And I came here to protect my cousin, but now my cousin's bigger than me, so blah, blah, blah. But what she says in that little voiceover that bothers me is, I'm going to protect my city and the people in it from anyone who would do my city harm. I've always thought of Superman, and by proxy then Supergirl, as people who were worldly, who had such power and such desire to do right and to help people that they would go around and protect the world, not just say, well, I'm going to stay in this little small area and only protect Metropolis, or only protect National City. I guess the argument there could be it's first season, she's young, she's only just starting doing this, so she's sticking to her area for right now. But if anything really major would happen, she'd go out and maybe do something in the world. But then you have to counter-argue, but Superman doesn't do that. Things are happening in National City, in Central City, in Arrow City, Star City, and he doesn't show up to those events. And I know Supergirl called him and said, hey, don't bother me, I can handle this myself, which is just kind of selfish and dumb on her part, since two Kryptonians would be better than one, and now she's going to face off against all these other Kryptonians. Absolutely, Superman would be involved, but I know we're having a show that's about one character, and you got to showcase her, and they made a big deal over the first couple of episodes, though they backed off from it now, where she kept saying, this is my story, my story, my story, I'm the one, I don't need him, I don't need him, I don't need help. So I get it, and that's the dilemma when you try to do mixed universes. I said the same thing about the Marvel Universe. Where were all of the Avengers when Tony Stark's home was being destroyed in Iron Man 3? Where, when everybody was shooting at him and the thing was falling apart and then everyone thought he was dead. None of the Avengers were around. And most of the time, They don't really give an explanation as to why Superman can't show up in everybody's comic book and end everything. We just know, from a story standpoint, if we want to see stories about the other characters, then all of the other heroes can't always be present in every story. Tell me what you think. Thanks everybody for watching, and remember, always look up in the sky.